Step 3. You are a business. Act like it. Newsflash! When you begin any money making venture, whether online or in real life, you are a business. As a business, you cannot randomly choose what times you will work and what times you will be closed. Consider what you would feel like if you walked up to your grocery store or big box store and their store hour sign read, we're basically open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, but sometimes we do not feel like working even though we're scheduled to work at that time. So sometimes we open at 9 a.m., sometimes we may not open until 2 p.m. Oh, and if we just want to go do something impulsively, we will close early or not open at all that day. This is a silly example, but hopefully you understand what I'm trying to convey. You must set the times of day and days of the week that you will dedicate to doing the tasks needed for your online selling business. You can start slow. Begin with 5 hours or less per week because you can always add work time overtime. Just be sure when setting your schedule that you select only days that you are always going to be available. Disregard things such as watching your favorite television program or programs because you can always watch these later on the internet or on your DVR, for example. Now for a bit of honesty. This step is the one I struggle with the most. Being a single parent, stay-at-home mom, I truly allow my work schedule to be elastic based on my son's activities and needs. As he grew older, he needed me less, and I could be able to schedule my work more rigidly. But if he stayed home sick, work went out the window. If he did really great on a test or project he happened to be struggling with, we would celebrate, and work plans took a back seat. As a result of my wishy-washy efforts, the results, steady and consistent income levels, were also wishy-washy. But understand, I was okay with that choice. It was a choice I made. Others might say I needed to get my priorities in line. To me, an item on my top priority list was and is my son. So yes, my priorities were in line. They just weren't typical of the masses. The only factor of business that didn't flex was if I had an appointment with a real person. Those I tried to never cancel or reset, but sometimes I did have to, and that was okay too. I think what I'm trying to share with you is be professional, but be real too. That is why I suggest you begin with 3 to 5 set hours a week and add overtime when you get into a groove and a good routine. Print out the PDF in this section and take time needed to work through all the steps. This process is the first big step you will actually take in beginning a legitimate enterprise. You will notice on the PDF to put priorities in order. Block off time that you must dedicate to activities such as your spiritual practice, your family needs, your home management duties, your personal needs, and your work schedule if you work outside the home.